Hi, it's Bean! Welcome to my first official YouTube video! I debuted live on twitch.tv in January, but that VOD is gone! It went to the back rooms and it never came back. I lost the VOD and I don't know how to retrieve it, so to make up for it, I made a PowerPoint! Welcome to the Bean Files! First, I'd like to give model credits to my Mama y Papa Sen, which means that Sen did both the art and the rigging for my model. They go by conmare_ on all of their socials, which you can follow on the side here. And hopefully on the other side, I'm showing off the model with all of the toggles. So, who is Bean? I am a Korean who grew up in America, and then I got married and moved to Canada, aka Canada. I've only ever worked retail jobs before, but I've worked every position you can imagine. Front end, back end, anything besides being like an actual general manager themselves. But I've been a supervisor, I've been management. I started out as a cashier as well. My hobbies include gaming, of course. I like to draw a little bit on the side, and I have a little bit of a gambling addiction called blind boxes. And I also just like to exist. Moving on to my favorite games. My number one all-time favorite franchise of all time is the Legend of Zelda series. I grew up on the N64, starting with Ocarina of Time, which I'd love to revisit. My first video game crush was Link from the Legend of Zelda. And my first girl crush was Zelda from the Legend of Zelda, specifically Twilight Princess Zelda. My sub-favorite franchise is probably Fire Emblem. I started in Awakening, then I kind of snowballed into the other games after that. My most recent favorite standalone game, outside of just like a franchise, is Animal Well. It's the first game of that type that I've ever played. I just got so immersed. I was putting hours into it, like out of nowhere. I never thought I would see myself like a platformer essentially in a puzzle game like this, but it got me hooked. I actually genuinely love that game. What do I draw? Well, sometimes I draw things as simple as little doodles and sketches. I draw little chibis. I draw not chibis. Very rarely do I draw full body. Sometimes I draw portraits. And more recently, I had a friend ask me to help them make a PNG tubers. More recently, I started to draw emotes because I wanted to make my own emotes for my Twitch channel. Hi, so future Bean interjection here. From the time that I had already recorded what I had, and now I kind of changed mics, so I might sound a little different. No need to be alarmed, just a new mic and my lazy ass not wanting to record the first part all over again. So we carry on. Starting with my first obsession is my Melody. She is my absolute favorite of all the Sanrio characters. In VTuber terms, my Melody is my Oshi. Unfortunately though, I have a great skill of pulling Kuromis. I don't know if it's a sign from God trying to tell me that I'm supposed to be a Kuromi girl, but I refuse. I want my Melody. I'm going to get her. Moving on to my second obsession is Skimpy. Skimpy is a stuffed cow that I have grown way too emotionally attached to. Skimpy is actually short for skinny penis, And the reason his name is Skinny Penis is because when he first arrived from shipping, he was shrink wrapped. So he was very, very skinny, therefore Skinny Penis. Skimpy actually has a twin brother named Obi, which Obi came to be because I was so emotionally attached to Skimpy that I was scared of losing him. So my friends were kind enough to gift me another one that I'm gonna keep in pristine condition. Obi is also short for Oblong Schlong. So, my third and final obsession I'd like to discuss today is none other than my husband, Benjamin. Benjamin has a chicken ball model that was also made by Sen or Conmer. He's just the cutest little thing, and I'm so obsessed. I think I'm allowed to obsess over my husband. So, streaming schedule. I stream live at twitch.tv/chronobean. On weekdays, Benjamin does have a JOB that requires him to use his mic. Therefore, if you ever catch me streaming before 6 p.m. EST, it's probably a no mic stream. I do type in the chat and I love interacting in that way, so please come visit. And it's usually some kind of casual game like Animal Crossing. If it's anytime after 6 p.m. EST, I'm usually switched to mic on, and it's usually some kind of solo player game or a dual game that I'm playing with Benjamin or any of our friends. On the weekends, I don't really have plans to stream unless it's a planned collaboration or some kind of surprise stream. So on this channel, I will continue to make the shorts that I have been, the semi-daily shorts, but I will also make supercut highlight videos of the whole streams that are more easily digestible. However, I will also still upload the VODs to Chronobean VODs, so if you want to follow, subscribe, I will start posting them there. And so, we finally made it to the final slide of my PowerPoint presentation. If you lasted this long, congratulations! You don't get anything. Anyways, so these socials are where you'll find me when I'm offline. YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok pretty much share the same reels that I edit and post, so pick your flavor. On Twitter, you can see me throw words at a wall, and my business contact will be chronobean@gmail.com if you wish to reach out to me in a more professional manner, I guess. As I wrap this video up, I would like to apologize again for losing my debut video, but I think I did a bad job explaining myself, or like barely explained myself at all anyways, because I was very, very underprepared. Thank you guys for watching my probably very long rambly video. I hope some of you guys might come out to see me live, but if you can't, I hope you enjoy the videos that I put out. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll maybe see y'all soon. Bye bye.